Welcome back, guys, to another video of our aquatics. I first want to start by shouting out DWS Darius for the inspiration for this video. And the reason why is because he posted a video about his Starry Night cichlid, and I just really wanted to go ahead and show off mine. And yeah, so we can just go ahead and talk about him for a little bit. I watched his videos for a long time now. I've been a follower, and he has been a major inspiration of this entire tank and my process of keeping American cichlids. So today we're going to be talking about obviously the Starry Night and just the honest truth about keeping American cichlids. You know, these fish are very aggressive. They can be very stressful as a fit, for a fish keeper. You know, you have the reality of some of these fish make it past their juvenile state and some of them don't. And especially with a lot of fish and big tanks, this is all, again, in my opinion, in my fish keeping life, you can never be perfect. I know a lot of people, keep fish for a long time. Like, I've had this fish for a while, but there are some other fish that just don't end up making it. Even after you put them through quarantine, you put them into your community tank and they just don't do well. Some fish die, some fish get sick and just pass away, and some fish just get eaten. It's just the process of keeping American cichlids. I do want to apologize about the two different lights. I still have not gotten lights for this thing, other than these two and then the shop light, which is growing my pothos very, very slowly. I need to get some other plants. I've just been so busy. But again, this is just the harsh reality of keeping American cichlids. If you have a pretty decent sized tank, like this is a 350, and they just moved in here. I mean, it's been what, a month or two since they moved in here. They were in this 240, which is not doing the best right now. The plants, at least the plants aren't doing, but that's a whole other video. But if you can give them a big size, big tank, then, obviously they'll thrive as much as they can. Obviously it's not a whole lake, but the bigger a tank you can give them, the better and more successful you'll be. But again, like I said, the reality is, you'll have fish that get in fights and then boom, they have ripped up scales and they have to recover. You have fish that end up having nipped fins. They have marks on their bodies. It is what it is. People can't be, fish are not perfect, and people, fish keepers aren't perfect. Then you have fish that, get stressed out in the middle of a water change, or they get stressed out because of the hierarchy, I can't say the word, guys. The hierarchy of the tank shifts, and especially your lower ranked fish, they get bullied, and then you can see the eyes. They get cloudy eyes, and, they just have to recover. Now, I could just scoop the fish out, but honestly, that takes way too long, especially with this size fish. And I could put them in quarantine, but it's not like this is the first time this has happened, especially with my smaller fish in here. They do get stressed out. Now, it's up to them if they can recover, really. I do my water changes. I do once a week. I do a nice water change, at least halfway. There's a lot of fish in here, even though there's a lot of tank, there's a lot of water. There's a lot of fish. There's a lot of filtration. I have FX4s, and I have a big sun filter here that's actually doing really good. I'm enjoying having this sump. I got it to work finally. And you can see the fish are, they're swimming around. They're doing great, and they're all very interactive. But like I said, the reality is your fish aren't gonna look perfect in your aquarium. And for a video, I was really debating on picking the camera up and showing you guys, oh, here are my fish, but it's again, the fish are not perfect. So this is a harsh reality. But if you guys have American cichlids and you're having this kind of problem where, oh, one of my fish are not doing so well, it's just part of it. We all go through it. Nobody that keeps American cichlids, like you can see, they're just fighting for no reason. Nobody that keeps American cichlids is perfect, and I'm pretty sure that they've had to deal with the same thing. When the fish get bigger, they get more territorial. They want to be first in the hierarchy. They want to be tank boss, but not everybody can be tank boss. And if you want to keep a community cichlid aquarium, you're gonna go through it. But Anyway, let's talk about my Starry Night. So here he is. I believe it's a male because of the body shape of this fish, and it's still growing. And I am in love with this fish. And after I saw DWS Darius' Starry Night, I thought, hey, let me make a video, put it out there, so that you guys can see another one here. So I've had this fish for a year now, or at least a good part of this year. And I got this fish when it was 3 to 4 inches. And as you can see now, it's hand size. I think it's bigger than my hand now, if it can turn around. Let me see if I can come this way. This is the better light. If I can entice it, like if I got some food coming. Let's see if he can swim over here. Let's see him sideways. So here's the side profile. He's a big fish. He's about, what, 7-8 inches? And he's, you know, you can compare him to my other fish here. But I love this fish. It's an African cichlid. It's from Madagascar, so they go by the Madagascar cichlid as well. And they have a lot of characteristics like the South American. To me, they look like a South American. The body shape, the fins, the attitude of this fish, the temperament. It's really close to the Central American cichlids. The size of this fish, the height of this fish. And, you know, I just treat it, obviously, just like any of my other American cichlids. It's the only African cichlid in here, and I am in love with it. Every time I come in here, it's a showstopper. Everyone comes in and says, oh my God, what's that fish? I just love the fact that it's all black and has these little stars on them. Obviously, that's probably why they call them Starry Night. It just looks like you go outside and you look up and you see all the stars. I, you know, really thoroughly enjoy this fish. And if you have not kept one yet, I suggest you do, because it's a treat having this, especially, you know, in your tank, and when you have one that just looks it's so beautiful. So in the comments below, you guys let me know what you guys think about him. Rate him 1 through 10, and yeah, so let me know. I love this fish so much, and we'll do some B-roll so you guys can see him a little more. Thanks for tuning in to another video, and I hope I gave some good advice, I guess. Again, I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect fish keeper. I do things very different compared to probably most of you guys. But, you know, the majority of my fish do good. You know, they have a good life. They're well fed. They have good water, well maintained. But again, the harsh reality is, you know, some of the fish will get along, some of them won't. Some of them will do well, some of them won't. Some of them will stay alive, some of them won't. And this guy, don't worry about him. He's okay. He just does this all day. All day. This is the guy with the messed up face. But all he does is lay down, and then when there's food, he'll come up and try to get food. Now, he can't really, like, see it, but he'll get food. I've seen him. And if I try to give him food now, I bet you he won't, because it's on camera. So I'm not going to try. But he's okay. If he's still alive 2 months after, if he's still alive 2 months after I put him in there from the quarantine, he's fine. Trust me, guys, he's fine. But yeah, all the fish are doing great. The ones that are still here. But my main ones are still here. I say my main ones because they're the ones I'm really attached to. They're all doing great. And I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I hope you enjoyed this B-roll. Leave a like, subscribe, comment on what you think about my Starry Night. Rate them 1 through 10, and then shout out to my Jack Dempsey here. Such a beautiful fish. Look at that. Just look at that.
Look at that. Oh, look at that.
Got it for 700.
Yeah, we'll do a little video on his beautifulness next, but we'll do some B-roll on this guy. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and catch you on the next one. Peace.